Hey, you all. Hey, how are you tonight? Welcome to Pillow Talk with Jay. Thank you so much for allowing me to spend a tiny portion of this evening with you. It is so cold outside. Oh my God, you guys. It's storming. It's snowing really bad. There's going to be a lot of babies being made tonight. I can freely say that they won't come from me. But, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to send some shout outs to everyone that has the pleasure of taking advantage of this snowy winter blizzardy weekend this weekend. Hey, Monica. Hey, Marcus. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to say Happy New Year to you all. Now, I know you guys may be saying Happy New Year. Jay, it's January 18th. You guys, my year got started off kind of rocky. So, I'm coming back a little bit later than expected. For those that don't know, my father passed away over the holidays. So I had to take the time out, and be with my family and just kind of get that stuff situated. So now that we got everything situated, I'm back. Hey, Nicole, you up, girl? All right now, Nicole. I knew you was staying up for me. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. This segment of Pillow Talk with Jay is being brought to you by Polish My Lips. So if you guys are feeling the lip gloss that I'm rocking tonight, go to my girl's page, Polish My Lips. Check out the product, place an order, tell her that Jay sent you. Use reference code JAYE. Y'all, we gonna get right into it because I done had nothing but time. So I got a whole bunch of stuff to talk to y'all about. So tonight, y'all, we talking about revenge cheating. Now, for those that don't know what revenge cheating is when one partner steps out and then the other partner say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna forgive you, but I'm gonna cheat too. That's revenge cheating in a nutshell. What are y'all thoughts on that? I mean, do you think revenge cheating can it help the relationship? Can it kind of balance the playing field? Or if you have to stoop to that level, is it best to just say, you know what? I'm just going to walk away. I'm not even going to waste my time and stoop to that person's level and just do what they did. I'm going to walk away. Have you ever revenge cheated, or would you consider revenge cheating? Now, I know some people are saying, that's just petty and that's just tacky, you know, and then we have other people that may be saying, you know what, it may be petty, it may be tacky, but I'm going to make it even. I'm going to even this playing field right here. Because if you can dish it out, you better be prepared to take it. There are some people that think like that. So what side of the fence do you fall on regarding revenge cheating? Thank you so much, Kenyatta. The link is it's posted. Polish My Lips. That's where this lip gloss is from. So again, you guys, if you're feeling this, then please definitely check out my girl Nicole Doss at Polish My Lips. But Kenyatta, you're saying it's a completely waste of time. Why is it a waste of time? And you said, no, move on. Could the relationship be salvaged if a revenge cheat was to occur? Because think about it, sometimes people won't understand how it feels until it's done to them. So sometimes, I'm not saying that it's right, but I can definitely understand if somebody said, you know what, I'm going to revenge cheat. I'm going to cheat because they cheated. So it's definitely understandable, not saying that it's right, but it's definitely understandable. Because here's the thing about cheating. Cheating is so freaking disrespectful. I mean, I just think it's just the most disrespectful thing ever. Like, if you not rocking with me, then don't rock with me. Let me know you're not rocking with me. and just walk away. Just leave me alone. But why waste your time and cheat? Why waste your time and cheat on someone? But to add insult to injury, so the person says to you, you know what? Okay, I got you. You cheated, but the only way that we're going to be together and we're going to move forward is if I cheat as well. You have to accept my cheat. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know with who. Just know that it's going to happen. Could you proceed forward in a relationship like that? Kenyatta, you're saying no, there will be no trust moving forward. No trust on whose end? On the person that is willing to do the revenge cheat, or on the person that has already cheated? Because here's the thing, Kenyatta, if there's no trust moving forward, the trust was already broken once the first person cheated. So, Tommy Doc Hollywood, you're saying no. So it's a no-go for the revenge cheating. So could you forgive someone that, said, you know what? I don't need your permission. And you know what? You think that everything is all right and you guys have gotten back together and you're trying to fix the relationship and things of that nature. And then you find out months, maybe even years later, that they cheated. Would you forgive them? Would you forgive them if they said, you know what? If I forgave you for cheating, you have to forgive me for cheating. Could you do that? You said either one. Kenyatta saying either one. So absolutely, Rhonda, cheating is disrespectful on so many levels. Men can dish it out, but they act like a woman committed murder if she cheats. So cheating is just so disrespectful. Absolutely, you guys, these are coming in fast. Why play games? Khalif Bey is saying, why play games? Nicole is saying, screaming, sis, I'm here to support you. Hey, Jerry, you saying I look like an old school player with that background? Tommy Doc, you're saying love conquers all. And that is definitely true, Tommy. Love does conquer all. However, when it comes to matters of the heart, as I said, with that cheating is just like sometimes you just can't come back from that. Like cheating is so hurtful. It's so deceptive. It's so deceiving. Marcus, you're saying you live and you learn and you move on. How do you move on? How does a person move on? Can revenge cheating help you move on? Can it be considered that, okay, you know what? I cheated, you cheated. Now we're even. Now we can move on. Is that possible? Is that a way that you can look at it if a person was interested in revenge cheating? And if they were to say, okay, wait a minute. You saying move on. You saying you live, you learn, we move on. But you wasn't the one that was cheated on. So let me cheat on you and let me see how fast you say live, we learn, we move on. What if that was said to you? How would you respond to that? Christina, you're saying cheating is overrated. It truly is. Khalifa is saying most women do it to get back at women. Absolutely. That's why we're talking about revenge cheating. So could you move forward in a situation like that when you know that the only reason that they did it was to get back at you? It wasn't because they were truly interested in this person. They just did it simply to give you a dose of your own medicine. It doesn't matter what the time frame is. They did it so that you can see how they felt pretty much. They did it to show you, you know what? This is how bad it hurt me. Because here's the thing. I'm not saying that it's right, but it's understandable because especially if you've cheated and then you expect them to forgive you. Tommy Doc, you said, can you trust again? And that's the question. So now, once both parties have cheated, can the relationship be salvaged? Can things go back to being the same? Do you really want it to go back to being the same, or do you want to make it better than it was before? Because obviously there was something missing that caused there to be cheating involved in the first place. Nicole, you're saying, sis, I'm going to go deep. Most people cheat or are not loyal to God. So what makes them think you won't get cheated on? That's a very good point. That's a very good point, Nicole. Rob Dickey, you're saying nowadays people cheat online. How do you cheat online? Is that considered cheating, you guys? If you sliding into the inboxes, is that considered cheating? Now, so you're sending all kinds of romantic crap in the inbox, and you're making plans and just, filling these people head, filling people head with all the the good stuff, but you've never made a physical move. You've never made a real life move. And deep in your heart, you know that you have no intentions on even acting upon any of the stuff that you've said. Is that considered cheating? Is online cheating if you're entertaining somebody in that inbox? Good morning, King. Good morning, Queen. Hey, beautiful. And you attached to somebody. Is that considered cheating? Christina, you said, I don't care what you do for women or men, they're going to cheat, and it's just the bottom line, whether you being faithful or not. So are you saying that all people cheat? Everybody cheats? Christina, is that what you're saying? And Kenyatta, you're saying giving a dose of your own medicine will make you feel you feel about yourself when it's done. It could ruin you trying to get at them. Don't get revenge. Move on. That's a really good point, Kenyatta. So, revenge cheating. Is it petty or is it getting even? And when you think about it, do you really want to get even with somebody that you profess to love, that you profess that you wanted to be with? Is that really how you want your relationship to play out? Is that really the tone that you want to set for your relationship? You did this, so I'm going to do it back so you can see how it feels. Is that what you really want to put out there? Because if you really kind of pay attention, that's really the tone that is being set for relationships, for love, for marriage. You do me, I'm going to do you, but I'm going to do you hard. I'm going to do you worse. It's just like, what happened to love? What happened to compassion? What happened to honesty? What happened to integrity? What happened to being a man of your word? What happened to being a woman of your word? What happened to all of those things? What happened to valuing relationships? What happened to valuing marriage? What happened to it? It's just like there's no respect for relationships, let alone the institute of marriage. It's just like it's a free-for-all for everything. It's a free-for-all. DJ Tron, you're saying, Jay, I love the set, but this can't be fixed with all this misleading reality misdirection. I'm not understanding what you're saying, but help me out, DJ Tron. Christina, you're saying love, what is that? Khalifa Bay, you're saying when you have a child involved, it's tough. Love is kind, Christina. Love is patient. Love is understanding. Love is unconditional. Love is being there. Love is doing what you said you were going to do, even if you don't want to do it. Love is being able to trust that person if they're not in your presence. Love is being able to trust them. Love is doing the right thing. Love is, taking care of that other person's feelings. Love is putting somebody else's feelings before yours. And I can go on and on. Marcus, you're saying times have changed. Christina, you're saying we ain't living in the old times. So just because we're not living in the old times, does that mean that love has changed? Has love changed, or have we just changed? Because there are some people that still love like that. It may not be popularly promoted, but that's why we're talking about it. Because love is love. Love hasn't changed. Love has not changed. People have changed. Mindsets have changed. Hearts have changed. But love hasn't changed. Love is still the same. Love is still love. Just because we out here acting a clown and don't know how to love and take care of each other's hearts don't mean that love changed. That's us. We the one on this bull jump. Love still good old love. You say, I get that, but you don't know how folks ain't. Christina, believe me, been there, done that. But we can't allow something that a person has done to us in the past to continue to haunt us and tear us up in the future, because if we do, they win. So not only did they hurt us in the relationship, but they've hurt us so bad that we can't even move forward and open ourselves up to receive love from someone else. And I'm sorry, I just refuse to allow someone to have that type of power over me. You hurt me and you screwed me once, but I'll be doggone if you prevent me from moving on and finding real love, finding somebody that's going to be able to love me for who I am. I'll be doggone if you dog me in a relationship and out of the relationship. I'm not going to be able to go for it. But that's just me. Kenyatta, you saying I carry old school principles and will until I leave this earth. DJ Tron, you saying I have my grandson while his parents at work. We teach in my household. I dig what you mean. Oh, you explaining why you can't type. Okay, I get it. But you guys, again, it doesn't matter what this day and time and what the masses are doing. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. It doesn't matter what the masses are doing. Do what you know is right in your heart. Revenge, cheating of any kind is just a waste of time. It's unfair. It's counterproductive. You're not going to get anything accomplished by doing what they did. You tit for tat. You're not going to get anything accomplished. You're not going to be able to move forward. Why can't we love on each other? Why can't we move forward together? What's wrong? We're so hard. We gotta have the hard exterior. We gotta one up. We gotta win. What about just caring? What about just loving? Why does it have to, as you're saying, Salone, why does it have to be a game? Love ain't a game. Love is real. And love is for keeps. And if you're not ready for it, don't enter the arena. Pull your card back. Hey, Sean White, thank you so much. Pull your card back. If you're not ready to be in that type of situation, listen, before doing all that cheating and sneaking around and running around and playing around, dismiss yourself from the situation. You got options. Whether you married or not, before you cheat on him or her, let it go. Now, I know it's not as simple as that, but I like to suggest counseling. It always helps to go sit on somebody's couch and talk about what's going on. Because a lot of times, people feel like the relationship has just grown stale or we've grown apart. If you at the point where you feel like you've grown apart, definitely go talk to somebody. Because that means y'all got to do something different. Y'all got to, as a couple, do something different to spice things up. And here's the thing. Bringing an outside party into your relationship there's nothing that an outside person can do for your relationship but tear it up even more. Salone, you're saying some people can say, I love you and don't really know how to love. I totally agree. Some people, that's because so many people are hurt. They holding on to all the past, all the stuff that's been done to them. They're holding on to it. They can't let go. But then they move into the next situation. Christina, you're saying you can't teach a person how to love if they don't know how. If you could teach a person how to read and write, you could teach a person how to love you. You could teach a person how to love. I believe you can teach a person to do anything. It's not going to be easy, but it's definitely possible. Kenyatta, you're saying it is simple. Nicole, you're saying real talk 100. And it's like, you guys, we got to get back to the old way. I heard somebody say it early in the feed, old school ways, and that's old school thinking and things like that. But how far? Look at what this new school thinking. Look at what it's doing to our relationships. Look at what it's doing to our marriages. Is that really the route that we want to continue to take? We're so quick to say this is old school, old school, old school. But what good is this new school bull junk getting us? How far is that getting us? Look at the state that our families are in. Look at what we're doing to each other because of this new school, so to speak, mentality. Look at what we're doing to each other. We're cheating. We're revenge cheating. We having kids outside of our relationships. We're lying about it. All this new school stuff. So sometimes it's okay to take a flashback. Take that specter back to the old school. Some things shouldn't change. Some things don't change. And love is one of them. Love is one of those things that is the same today as it was yesterday, the day before that, and the day before that. We're changing. Love didn't change. Love is still love. But we've been so hurt and we've been so beat up by life and by relationships that we feel that way. Because we feel like everybody is out to get us. Because there's so many games going on. Everybody want to play games instead of just being honest about their intentions. Let me say this. It's so many people out here willing to play games that really you don't even have to lie. You don't have to lie because there's so many people looking to do the crap that you want to do. You just got to find a person. And trust me, it's a whole bunch of them out there. So you don't even have to look far. Brighton, you're saying, sweetie, you give good advice. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate it. But again, let's start thinking about the other person that's involved. Think about, how would I feel if he or she was to do what I'm about to do? How would I feel if they did it to me? See, because if we start thinking about other people's feelings, maybe we'll start moving a little bit differently. That's all I'm saying is put yourself in their shoes. Before you do what you're going to do, think about if they were to do it to you and how would you feel? How forgiving would you be? What would you expect? We got to get back to treating people how we want to be treated. If you don't want them, let them go. Let them go. Just as plain as that. Let them go. Khalifa Bay, you saying protect your feelings. Absolutely. Protect your feelings, but at the same time, be open to love. Don't let the past control you. Don't let the past keep you from finding true love if you haven't already found it. Don't let past hurt and pain prevent you from being happy in your future. Yes, at this point, at this stage in the game, we done all been through some bull junk. It's just safe to say we done all been through some bull junk. Okay? We just done all been through it. But you can't let it win. You got to move forward if you want to be happy. And you deserve to be happy. Everybody on this feed, you deserve to be happy. So if you are living in the past hurt and pain, let it go. Is it easy? Absolutely not. It's a process. Every day you got to take a step towards regaining trust in people, regaining hope in people. Because I'm going to be honest, some people can hurt you so bad that you just don't want to be involved with nobody else. Ever. Stephanie, you said that's the thing. They don't think or care about the other person's feelings. And that's why we got to try to change that. We got to change it. Like, if you don't care, if you find yourself being able to do any and everything to a person that's hurtful, you know you don't care. Let them go. Stop messing up a good dude. Stop messing up a good woman because you're not ready for them. Go find you somebody that's out there willing and ready to play the same game that you're playing. And then y'all mess each other up. But stop messing up these good people. You guys, if you've been hurt, this is a brand new year. You can have anything that you want. If you want love, if you want relationships, if you want money, if you want marriage, if you want happiness, it's there for you to get it. But if you got some issues that you got to work on, start working on that now. Make a commitment to yourself. Make a promise to yourself. You know what? This year I'm going to have exactly what it is that I want. This is the year that I'm going to let go the hurt. This is the year I'm going to let go the pain. This is the year I'm going to let go the past. You have to bury that stuff. You got to let it go. Some people so hurt, they don't even recognize they hurt. They holding you to some past stuff that other people have done. They're holding you to standards that because somebody else did something to them and they don't want to be hurt like that again, they're holding everybody that comes into their life from that point on, they're holding them to the same standards. But you can't do that. Just because one person cheated or ran off or whatever the case is, don't mean that the new person is going to do it. You got to give everybody a fair shot if you want to be happy. Yes, it's hard. I'm not saying you put your whole everything out there, but you got to put something out there. You got to give it a try if you looking forward to moving on and being happy in a relationship. You gotta even if it's this much, you got to put forth some type of effort. Yes, Khalifa, you got to guard your heart. But you can't guard it to the point where, okay, can't nothing touch it, but can't nothing get inside of it either because you guarding it. So the guard protects it both ways. The guard protects you from being hurt, and the guard also protects you from receiving love. So you got to decide how thick that guard is going to be. But when it comes to cheating, revenge cheating, all this bull junk, you guys, it's just that, some bull junk. It's 2019. It's time to step up, change our way of thinking. Even if it is old school or the old way of thinking. As I said, this new stuff and this new way of thinking, look at where it's gotten us. Look at the condition, look at the state of our families, look at the state of the relationships, look at the state of everything. Look at where this new stuff has gotten us. Is it worth it? Our families are in a disarray. We don't even have families. There's so much dysfunction and hurt and pain. People just doing any and everything to each other. So I challenge you all tonight to just step back for a moment and start treating people how you want to be treated. If you want love, give love. If you want games, leave the person alone that's looking for love. Leave them alone and go find you somebody that's looking for games. DJ Tron, you're right. And we gotta get them young people. We gotta get them folks. And we gotta get a mind a tune up. Because they just on something totally different. But you know what? Because some of us on something totally different. We out there just as bad as some of these young folks. So we can't blame it all on the young folks because they learning it from somebody. They learning to play the game. Nobody wants to be faithful. They hear you. They see you out here. They know that you're in a relationship. But then they also see you cheating on him. They see you cheating on her. Where do you think they learning it from? They learning it from you. So you guys, we got to get it together. We got to get it together. Let's love on each other. If you've been hurt, again, I challenge you all to just Take a woosah. Take a step back. First of all, if you've been hurt and it's recent, you got to put yourself on I like to call it a relationship timeout. You got to put yourself on a timeout so you can get yourself together. Let your heart heal. Let your mind heal. Let your emotions heal. You got to heal. And how you know you're healed is because you'll be able to trust. But if you go into the new situation with your guards up, don't come out of timeout. You probably want to still stay in timeout because you're not ready. Because you still guarded. That's how you know you're not healed, because you're still so guarded. And you're thinking that this person is going to do to you what the last person did. And here's the thing I will say about that. Take a look at the type of people that you're choosing. Because we're guarded, but if we keep choosing the same type of people, we got this one type of person that we like, you bringing that heartache and pain on yourself. Because you're choosing the same type of person. So that's where the statement will come into, oh, everybody the same. No, you just choosing the same bull junk. That's what it is. You just attracted to the same bull junk. And so technically you're getting the same bull junk in a different package. So you got to kind of look at who and what you're choosing. So it's not that everybody the same. Stop choosing the same type. So if you go for the bad boy type, hey, you may want to leave them alone. How many bad boys gonna keep cheating on you? And then you say that, oh, well, yeah, all men are the same. No, you choosing the same type of man. So that's on you. Fellas, they ain't nothing but thoughts. All women, they ain't no good. They cheat just like men. Well, no, stop choosing the ones that got all of this hanging out. Whatever it is that's attracting everybody to them, stop choosing the same type. Because y'all guilty of it too. Y'all choose the same type, then want to throw all women into the same category. No. We choosing the same type of person. And we often get it confused and say, oh, well, they hurt me just like the other person hurt me and I keep getting hurt. Yes, because you keep choosing the same type of bull junk. Stop choosing the same type of bull junk. Go for something different. If you see somebody and it's totally different than what you would typically talk to or entertain, now you're stepping outside your box. Now you may have some luck. I ain't here to preach to y'all. I just wanted to just drop a little knowledge and just tell y'all I miss y'all and thank y'all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You have been tuned in and listening to Pillow Talk with Jay. This segment has been brought to you by Polish My Lips. Her information is in the link, you guys. I'm here every Friday at 10:30 p.m.-ish. Some 10:30, 10:31. Y'all know I ain't going to be on time, but I'm going to be here. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate you all. Again, enjoy this nice, cold blizzard weekend. I know it's going to be a whole bunch of babies made this weekend. Like I said earlier in the feed, y'all ain't got to worry. I will not be amongst the ones that will be, bearing in the kids. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead on and root you all on. Because, when it get hot outside and them bellies get big, baby, let me tell you. But you have been listening to, again, the J Spot. I'm Homer. It's you can go, the link is up in the feed, Polish My Lips, and you can go place an order, have your girl place an order on that page. But you guys, I want to tell you thank you so much. Have a good night, and I will see you all next Friday. Have a good night, and remember, you guys, let's love on each other. Have a great weekend, you guys. Peace out. Thank you.